What's cracking like on YouTube? Um, Main topic of video today is going to be talking about game banging. So, for those of you who don't know, obviously you don't know, I was a part of that culture. I'm not gonna tell you what I was. That's not important right now. But the point is, I was in that culture. Now, when you're in it, you can't really get out of it, obviously. But no, I'm in a point in my life where, like, you can get out of it, but you can steer away from the influence. That makes sense. So you can remove yourself from that culture, but you're always gonna be a part of it, if that makes sense. So I'm originally from Pasadena, California, but I got family in Long Beach. So you do the math from there. Came to Clarksville, Tennessee, ran across some members of the same set. So started hanging with them a lot. And then, of course, this is back when I was like 15, 16. And of course, that's been a part of my culture ever since. I'm now 30. Now, I've been away from that culture since I would say, really since I was in the Marine Corps, to be honest with you. And that was back when I was like 22. But I was still a part of that culture, if that makes sense. Because like I said, once you're in, you're always going to be in. There's no getting out. Anyway, the main message of this video is to tell all the little homies and everybody else that there's a bigger life out there than just the four corners of what you're used to. There's a lot more people to meet than the people that you already surround yourself with and the ops that you have. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you should look at it like what's gonna give me more money, or what's gonna make me more money, what's gonna bring longevity into my life, what's gonna bring a foundation into my life and for my health. My advice for you guys is, if you're in it, but find ways to, get a job. You know what I'm saying? Get a little job and save yourself some money, make some money, and move forward with life. Don't just sit there and just, limit yourself because of what your peers are doing. Your peers are going to do nothing but get you in trouble. Your peers are the reason why you're in the rut that you're in right now, and as well as yourself, because at the same time you gotta blame yourself because there is no excuse. Now, in terms of people who are like the adolescents, we're talking like anyone under the age of 18. I hope nothing but the best for you guys. Because all it's gonna do when you're in that culture is you're gonna be in two different paths. You're either gonna be dead or in jail. Probably both. And I want nothing but the best for y'all. You feel me? I don't want you guys to, like I said before, limit yourself into just going with what you are, with what you know. Like I said, there's more things out there in this world. The world is so vast. It's not even funny. You can pick up new languages. You can just pick up new ways to make money. The world is so vast and beautiful. It's not even funny. Now, I'm thankful that I went to the Marine Corps, but at the same time, I have a story about that too, why that didn't last. But from the research that I got out of the Corps, I'm thankful that I've been in it. I'm thankful for the people that I've met, places I've been. I'm very much gracious about that, or for that. You guys also need to understand that when you're in these neighborhoods, a lot of these people within your set are gonna hate on you regardless. They're gonna hate on you because you're gonna make more money. They're gonna hate on you because of your idea. Look what happened to Nipsey Hussle. That man was simply trying to make money. He was just trying to build wealth for his hood. And somebody from his hood killed him. It's always the people closest to you. You're better off just really on your own. But if you can find that group of like-minded individuals to pep you up, hey, go for that. But you don't need to be around the same 5 people doing the same shit. You don't need to be doing what the 35-year-old bum is doing. You got motherfuckers out. You got people out there, real dude, who are like in their 30s. They don't even have a car. They have nothing for themselves. Nothing. And they're trying to tell you how to live your life. They're still banging the same 3 bum ass chicks that they've been banging since high school. the worst part about it is 2 of them chicks, they got knocked up by one of his homeboys. Or shit, 5 of his homeboys. And he's living with one of them. So with that being said, it's a sad life. They're gonna put you in situations where it's either your life or their life. And because they want you down for the set, it's your life. Every day they want you to constantly prove to them that you're for the set. And it's like, my nigga, I'm not doing that shit. Because all it's gonna do is lead me to the path of destruction. If you the big homie, why are you steering me? Why are you steering me the wrong way? I joined because it was a brotherhood. But now when you look at it, it's more like it's not even a brotherhood. It's just you join because you lived in that neighborhood, so you know these people, you cool with these people, but then you realize how fucked up these people really are. And they are a detriment to your health, your money, your life, everything. And you gotta sit back and, like I said before, you gotta sit back and you gotta make changes. You gotta reevaluate your life. Because I would hate for you to try to make something of yourself and then you stare right back into what broke you before. Now you have nothing. I know a motherfucker right now that's asking me for money, and you the OG. How are you in your 40s? You asking the little homie for money? You serious? Excuse me. You serious? It's wild because they think it's nothing wrong with that. They're comfortable with it. They're complacent. Stay away from that shit. Stay away from complacency because complacency is nothing but it's just a broken mindset. It's I giving up. That's all complacency is. I giving up and I'm only gonna do what I'm used to. That's not the way to live, bro. That's not the way to live, sis. It's all about progression, success progression. Because at the end of the day, let's say you get locked up, they're not gonna pay you. They're not gonna pay anything for you. They're not gonna help you. They might visit you one time, maybe twice. The only ones that are gonna visit you are your family. But you're gonna be so ashamed of yourself. You don't even want them to come visit you. All I want you guys to do is focus on the bag, man. Focus on making that I cannot talk today. Focus on making that money. Focus on being better every day. Strive for the best. I love you guys. I'ma always love you guys. One thing for sure, no matter what rut you're in right now, you're gonna make it. I know you will. And I know you can. I love you guys. Peace.